You finally were able to marry the love of your life. Now you are ready to move forward in your immigration journey. You learn about upcoming USCIS fees increase, but you're not sure about what will change in October 2020. Hi, I'm J. Francis Lee. I'm immigration attorney in Chicago, Schaumburg, Illinois, and Madison, Wisconsin. I'm also a college professor and first-generation immigrant. Today, I'm going to explain what the upcoming USCIS fees increase mean for your case. When will USCIS fees go up? Announced increases in filing fee are set to go into effect on October 2nd, 2020. In addition, if the USCIS receives the proposed bailout from Congress, there will be additional 10% surcharge on application fee. It is very important to know the correct filing fee, as the final filing fee figure is different than previously announced figures. In addition, if you submit your application or petition with incorrect filing fee, it will be rejected by USCIS. You also need to be careful when you try to figure out a correct filing fee, because there are different fees for online or paper filing fee for certain USCIS forms such as I-130 or N-400. I will discuss how much it will cost to apply for certain immigration cases in this video. How much will it cost to become a U.S. citizen in 2020? N-400 naturalization application fee will see one of the biggest increases. Starting October 2nd, the fee will go up by 62% from $725 to $1,170, and that's not counting the projected 10% surcharge. If the 10% surcharge is imposed, the adjusted N-400 filing fee would be $1,287 in total. What are the changes to adjustment of the status application fees? You need to submit I-485 application when you try to adjust your status to permanent residency. At first glance, the I-485 filing fee seems to be lower, as it will be $1,130 and does not require $85 biometric fee anymore. However, I-485 filing fee discount for applicant who is under 14 years old is no longer available. In addition, there will be additional filing fees for I-765 employment authorization document and I-131 travel authorization document, even if they are concurrently filed with I-485 application. How much will a green card through marriage cost? Marriage-based green card cases will also see the major filing fee increase, going up by about 62% from $1,760 to $2,830. Again, if the Congress decides to bail out USCIS, then you will have to add on another 10%. Let's break it down where we're getting the numbers. Under the new fee schedule, marriage-based green card applicants would pay the following fees: $560 for I-130 and $1,130 for I-485, which are required. If you need to apply for employment authorization and travel documents, you need to pay $550 for I-765 and $590 for I-130, altogether costing about $2,830. How much will I-751 removal of conditions cost? You need to submit I-751 petition to remove the conditions and receive a 10-year green card. I-751 fee will go up from $680 to $760. However, remember to factor in a potential 10% surcharge. How much will it cost for K-1 fiancé visa? Let's say you have a fiancée overseas and want to bring her over to United States with a K-1 fiancé visa. In that case, you need to submit Form I-129F petition. The cost of this petition has gone down. It was $535. Now it is $510. However, remember to factor in a potential 10% surcharge. In addition to USCIS filing fee, you need to pay for K-1 visa fee, which is currently $265, and immigration medical exam fee. In total, you're looking at about $1,000. How much will it cost for CR1 spousal immigrant visa? You need to start with the filing Form I-130 with the USCIS, and its fee will increase from $535 to $560. In addition, remember to factor in a potential 10% surcharge. The second is the National Visa Center fee, which is the fee that National Visa Center takes for processing your case, and it is $445. Finally, there's an immigrant visa fee, which is $220, and immigration medical exam fee. In total, you're looking at about $1,500. How much does it cost for waiver cases? Switching topics, now we're going to talk about I-618 waiver, which is a waiver for unlawful presence. If you are a spouse or child of U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, you may use this waiver to overcome unlawful presence, inadmissibility, and return to United States with immigrant visa. The fee for I-618 waiver will see a major increase from $630 to $960. If you have different grounds of inadmissibility, such as fraud and misrepresentation, you need the I-601 waiver. The I-161 waiver fee will go up to $1,010 from $930. In addition, remember to factor in a potential 10% surcharge. How much does it cost for DACA renewal? The USCIS will not require any filing fee to submit I-821D form. The I-765 filing fee for DACA renewal cases did not change. $410 for I-765 application and $85 for biometric fee are required. However, because of the shortened validity period, you need to renew DACA and pay filing fees every year, which makes the DACA renewal process more expensive. Stay tuned for additional USCIS updates. Frances Law Center, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. Thank you.